September 3rd, 2022. Marcus Giavanni here. Partisanship Councilwoman Debbie Ortega just filed to run for mayor of Denver. Now, when you look at how everything's stacked in regards to who the media and them who they chose, and then they manipulate all their content like this piece of shit right here. This guy. See, they only report on things they feel is important. I can't wait to meet this guy, man. Him, Connor, that guy, Connor Kavanaugh, Michael, 28. Hashtag Michael Connor, 28. Young punk, thinks he's the man because he works it. And he's just a low-life scumbag journalist that's career is on the dark side trajectory. Can anybody say that? That's the hardest word to say. For me, anyways, you go make fun of me, go tell everybody, hey, because the people that you're talking to, you're all talking to the same people. I'm talking to different people. But you look at Kelly. So her name's not even in here, but it's already slanted, folks. Axios, Kelly. Missing Partisanship Councilwoman Debbie Ortega. Oh, but Kelly's there. And you got to remember, Kelly's that pig with the red lips that they're talking about kissing. She made $474,000 a year at Denver Metro Chamber. Okay? I met those people in 2011. I knew something was wrong. First, their dues are way too high compared to other people. She made $447,000, more than President Barack Obama. I mean, more than Biden, more than Dr. Fauci. And he's the highest government paid official in the United States. You see where you're going with this, folks? So Kelly's definitely out. She has no... So she left, okay? She left the Denver Metro Chamber, a $474,000 job, to go take a newly developed, formatted Chief Strategy Officer job at Metropolitan State University with a graduation rate of 47%, which they don't even know. January, that chick that works there, Janine Davidson, PhD. You see, they always throw those acronyms out there, and they don't understand that when you do that, people look at it. When I say people, let's go back. Artificial intelligence. Okay, when did she get that PhD? What did she get the PhD in? Has she done any type of new educations to keep her up to date in the PhD that she got the PhD in 30 years ago? Or whenever she got it. I don't know. She's like 70 years old. So Kelly Bro's 70. I mean, I don't know how they are. This is what people tell me how old they are. I thought they might have looked a little younger than that, but then that's good. So if they're 70 and they look like they do, I mean, I'm an old dude. I look tattered and torn, and the lines on my face are from crying in my pillow. Watching people like this run for office, and Debbie's got 20, or how, let's see, I don't know. Let's just go with 12 years of stank all over her face, her body, her cheese whiz smile. And she's a nice woman. I don't want to do this, but Debbie, let's not bullshit nobody. You were there 2015 when I took on Michael Hancock and twisted him in front of everybody, where he said, "That's a good one, Giavanni." 3 times, folks. And people were coming up to me, ask Debbie, "Man, I never seen anybody stand up to Michael Hancock. I'm voting for you." And see, we didn't have a Denver mayoral debate because that was the precursor of a debate. And they saw, oh, that fucking Giavanni would tear up Hancock. And so they didn't have those troll women, the administrators at Denver, and think about it, folks. I don't want to be mayor. I got a whole life I got to live. What's left of it that the Denver Health and Human Services that Debbie protects. And this is what I found out. See, they don't care. It's all bullshit, smoke and mirrors. And see, what I did is I gave the city and county of Denver citizens a tool. And I've developed that tool, honed that tool, mastered that tool in 12 years. And what I'm doing now, folks, with EdoClad, look that up. We own city and county of Denver.us. They're done. Anything that these candidates, any money they spend, anything that they do, it's all now negative keywords, all their phrases, we're going to end homelessness, the same fucking people fighting for the same fucking thing, only to enable all the things they promised to eradicate. Even Denver voters, Democrats are fucking sick of it. They're tired of it, man. They're tired of their kids being used as pawns. They're tired of all the promises of the sidewalks getting fixed. What we had to go and this is what nobody pays attention. Those sidewalks were supposed to get fixed in 2015 with all that marijuana hoochie money. Where's all that money going? But I don't care. I don't care. We're not going to look in the rearview mirror when I'm there. Actually, we're going to take that fucker and rip it off the windshield. I'm going to stick that fucker in the lowest gears we can go, and we're going to blast off. We're going to blast off in a way that no other city, county in the world is going to be able to do what the city and county of Denver is going to be able to do under City and County of Denver LLC. I was smart. See, I'm known as a super administrator. I don't need to hire anybody to take care of my business. I can do it myself. And when I say I really mean you. But I can't say you. Oh, you see? I have to say I. So those people that go, oh, there's no I in team. No, but there's a me. So let's just take a few step backs when you look at all these garbage journalists. I can't wait till they come after me, man, because I'll destroy them. They don't even know. It's what I'm not saying they need to worry about. And I can't wait to meet the dude that wrote this article, because he likes to pretend he's Ben Marcus, M-A-R-C-U-S, and he's not. And what has he done in his fucking life to try to dictate to others of what I done or didn't do, or what people said I've done or didn't do or had done? Well, I'm ready to battle, man. I got nothing to lose. I have no fear. Obviously, look at what I've done the last few years, and look at all my people. They stay under the red velvet where they're protected, and they use me. And hey, why not? I'm the outsider that people are talking about. You can't be an outsider and be a Democrat, which ain't gonna happen. Are you fucking stupid? Oh, is that language hurting your feelings? And should I go wash my mouth out with soap and maybe spank my bottom real hard, maybe 3 or 4 times? Would that help you? And for those that won't help, and you want to throw your stones at my glass house, then you go back to your glass house with your judgmental ass and go to church, in your glass house church, and you pray for all those other hypocrites sitting next to you praying, because you all think because you went to church, you're free of your sins, so all next week you can sin again. I'm going to introduce you all to a new God. He's the artificial God. Ronnie James Dio had a song called Digital God. And he's dead now. But when humans can't see the signs that they warn everybody else about, they're going to get that big digital Hancock. Bam! They're going to get it. Hancock's going to be mayor in 2023. Nothing's changed. His hourglass of authority is ticking down. And all those people for 12 years, from the Denver Post, all the administrators, all the people that, everybody. That was my job, folks. And I did it for free. That's called organic. So why Denver Post and Denver Right and Colorado Public Radio and all the other bullshit fucking people that have taken over Denver for the last 60 fucking years. You're done. On January 1, you're all going to wake up and you're going to laugh because I've already predicted what you guys are going to do because you're so fucking predictable. And see, now that we have voice latent prints, and we're all indexed now officially by our voices. It used to be our fingerprints, but now it's our voices because it's a lot cheaper than to add fingerprint recognition on your phone. You got face recognition on your phone. You say, oh, my camera's not on. Yeah, it is. Whatever you're taking a picture forward, they're taking a picture backwards. And whoever tells you they're not, then you need to walk away from them people. And you people that are joining DuckDuckGo, guess what? You're on a list. Anybody that hides their identity on the World Wide Web, their ISP number gets. And then the other thing is, and everybody thinks that, oh, I'm going to go and change my ISP and try to do this. Now they have technology where, well, whoever your internet provider is, and then now they're fine tuning and honing in the voice content. And they don't have to listen to everybody's videos. You just have to write content on what the person promised. Let's just look at this goes for everything, but let's look at politics. You can go with Debbie Ortega, take everything that she's done, everything she's talked about, all the emails, all text messages, all her node connections, all the nonprofits she talked to, excuse me, all that stuff, and it's in the cloud. And so extractors like myself, and see, there's no one running for mayor that can do what I can do for the city and county of Denver. One, we own City and County of Denver LLC. Right? That's my kitty. She's hungry. Two, City and County of Denver.us. Go look it up. Go find out who owns that. I don't need to hire anybody in the IT to tell me anything I need. I already know how to do every network. I studied it better than anybody. So I'm going to be able to walk in as mayor, go into their technology office, and start ripping shit out of there, man. We're going to close down denvergov.org. And if anybody knows about denvergov.org, it's a very bad portal. It's a portal that is designed to suck anybody's business into there. So when you Google search your business, you're going to see denvergov.org. But you don't see this on any other government website that has the .gov. Because on the .gov, like Colorado.gov, any city that's running on a .org, .com, any of them, those commercial sites, you're done. Your city's going to get fucked. But see, you don't know this because you guys are the smartest fucking people in the world. You're law enforcement, you're the first responders, and you're the military, and you're the health services, and you're Denver Health and Human Services, and you're Magistrate Karen Hubler, and you're all in that same identifiable ship. And that ship is now sailing to the dark web. And that's my gift to all of you. Because when I die, at least I died by my own sword. At least I died doing the original shit. While all you people sit there and bullshit the city for another 60 fucking years. Or Andy come in. Andy, Google search Andy, Rougeot. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I'm sorry. I'm a retard. Nothing I can do about it. But this retard, you give me 100 handlers, and I'll keep them all busy 24/7, folks. I get up at 3 in the morning every fucking day. I have since I was a little kid. So I'm already on the jump of everybody else. I can take care of my business before I even get into the office. And my business is to create residual income for the city and county of Denver. Citizens. City and county of Denver, they got enough money. They got enough money. And you got all those other people putting their hands in that pocket. See, here's the key. Here's the keys. I'll buy that for $1. One, denvergov.org. Two, Denver Decides. Three, Denver Inc. Four, Colorado Public Radio. Five, Denver Right. Six, any apps that are coming into the city and county of Denver that are taking away money from our local businesses, and especially in the financial investment world, there's those guys went to school to make sure you don't get in trouble. And don't get those fucking apps. And don't download. Parents, please tell your kids, don't download those Experian apps. They are not your friend. Those people on that TV are just soldiers for the insane. Yeah, I just got 100 boost points on my Experian. I got the app. Okay, let me tell you what's coming with those apps, folks. Once they get everything under control as far as social credit system, they're already doing it in China. And you see people on CNN and Fox, oh, we better be ready for the social credit systems. You guys are fucked. Especially CNN. When Wall Street finds out what's coming, and all those fucking shareholders are going to be pissed off when they find out that I was telling the truth and you fuckers were lying. Because you guys don't care how fucked up you put your voters. You don't give a fuck how fucked up you put your financial people. So all that's going to stop. Because all those keys are going into the citizen's pocket. And once all those keys are in the citizen's pocket, then we are all Denver, like Mayor Michael Hancock says. Now, we got to tell somebody else. Michael Hancock and Hickenlooper were indexed as Decay mayors. When Mayor Webb and Pena came out and they did that humble brag photo op for mayors, they didn't realize that they were in, because their people that are advising them are fucking idiots. They couldn't find their way into my world if they tried. And the only and how they try is they Google search my stuff and they look at it and they tell Google, hey, that guy has enough authority for my attention. And what does Giavanni do? He doesn't look at nobody's shit. I don't need to. I'm 12 years ahead of all these pigeons, man. My people are 12 years ahead of time. They already know what the digital dome is. They're already protecting themselves. They're not paying attention. I've already showed them how to do the Google alert setup and on everything. They don't even need to watch the news. My kids don't watch the news. They don't even watch TV, folks, because they're sick of the drug fucking commercials. We got the retail drug cartels, and then we got the street cartels of drugs. Either way you look at it, folks, they're pumping a lot of fucking pills down your throat. I eat my fucking vegetables. Anything that goes through any type of heat exchange and all that, go do a medical breakdown, analytics on those vitamins that you take. You're just taking inert shit that once it hits your stomach, it just gets eaten up. So if it ain't the pure pharmaceutical grade vitamins, then you're just spending your money. Because you look at all those people that take that balance of nature, even the owner, and you look at these people that take the pills that are losing their hair. They got then the Dr. Shabazz. I'm sorry, bro, but you need to start using your own melon stuff because you're melancholy because it ain't working. And Cindy Crawford's getting old. And you can't hide it, folks. That's what growing gracefully means. Being able to accept those lines on your face. You earned them. When I see people with like lines on their face with the maps of New Jersey, I'm compelled to talk to them. I want to know, man, you've been some bad shit, man. Your face don't get like that unless you've had some hard times. So when I see a guy with a lot of wrinkles on their face or the map of New Jersey, I'm kind of attracted to those people, man. I want to talk to them. I didn't say sexually, so get your mind out of the gutter. But I want to know their stories. I always like to know the back end stories. Who's covering it? Who are they? What are they? What's their true nature, their true calling? What were they born to do? And these people that are 30 and even my kids, there's no guarantee you're going to make it to my age. There's no guarantee I'm going to make it to Betty White's age. And the medical stuff that's going on in my life right now, you wouldn't know by looking at me, but that's because I know how to deal with it. My mom had cancer. She had breast cancer. She had lung cancer. They hacked her up. She had melanoma worse than anybody because we had a swimming pool when I grew up. Every house we lived, we only lived in 2. When we had 4 kids, and then went to 7. And my dad knew a man named John F. Long, who was an architect, and Maryvale when they were just starting out. And he heard of a man named Patrick Nelson, veteran, that adopted all these kids. And he heard that they were looking for a house. So John F. Long sold my dad the house on Indian School Road across the street from the golf course for $23,000. Almost a 3,500 square foot home. Ranch style, 20 by 40 foot swimming pool. And my dad put the pool in afterwards. And that pool is 10.5 feet deep. Nobody really knows that, but that's because my dad was huge and all my uncles were 6'8", 6'10". My dad had 13 brothers and sisters. So when they came out to Arizona, my dad had to have a pool for them. And they all came out from New York City. My dad was born in Buffalo, but moved at a young age to Brooklyn. Like I think he was 3. And all his brothers and sisters, 13 of them, policemen, attorneys, FBI agents, all kinds of just wow stuff. And I wasn't allowed to tell anybody. That was our family. We didn't talk who they were. But hey, man. Well, okay, Dad, well, how do I explain the black sedans and the police cars outside and the party in the backyard with all those people? Do I tell them it's Barry Goldwater? Or should I say John McCain? See, folks, these are the people my pop knew. He knew some Democrats. My mom was friends with Ann Richards. Because my mom's family... My mom was an island girl. She was my adopted mom. I don't know who my parents were. They didn't want me. And for good reason. My mom was 13, my real birth mother. This is a story I hear. I hear so many stories. I don't know what the truth is. I didn't pick this body. I didn't pick these conversations, the ones I'm talking to. I am now. I'm Central American, Iberian, West Nigerian Jew. I get along with everybody. When people need something, they call me. When they want something, they call the other guy. And with me in my life, I'm a little naivete. I take people at who they are, face value. Until you fuck me over, until you lie to me, until you try to fuck my friends over, until you just be a fuck. Then we're just gonna have to get rid of you. And that's how I live my life, my whole entire life. And there's nothing wrong with it. At least you go to bed at night, you know who you are. And you can move on from that. I don't care what fucking color you are. You can do anything you want to do. You know, what I always tell people is I always look at the ladies that own the nail salons. Black women, white women, Asian women, freaking Polish women, Russian women. You go down Colfax. See, if you don't walk Colfax, and I'm not talking about you know what, I've indexed this whole city, folks. I've walked every single district. I took pictures I indexed everything. I laid a grid out, a digital dome, and you're starting to see it. But what you really got to pay attention to are these identifiers: Denver Riot, Axios. They're not even in fucking Denver. They just come in and they just take over our media because it's Axios. Fuck you. You're going to be paying us a tax, bro. You ain't coming in here doing business in Denver and taking your money to another state. Ain't fucking happening. And if my language scares you, then fucking good. Get the fuck out of our sandbox. This is our digital world, not yours. We know who the owners are. We already indexed all them. All the top administrators, we indexed them. And this is what we had to do so that artificial intelligence, virtual machines with learning capability, go ask your IT people about that. What are they doing for your company? See, I already knew this, folks. That's what I do for a living. So people go, oh, he thinks he's a guru. Oh, he thinks he's a Google guy. Oh, he thinks. No, I don't think. I know. You're thinking. Shut the fuck up. Look here, I'm not here to be anybody's friend, man. I don't want to be mayor. Trust me. Trust me. Hancock's leaving the new mayors that have no clue what's coming because they're all bloviated fools. Every single fucking one of them. Except Jesse, Ken, Terrence. I love those guys, man. And what bothers me is that they, on Wikipedia, another company that's going to be paying us some big taxes. Folks, when I tell you that we're creating residual income, see, as a city and county of Denver, I can't do this. We can't do this. We can't make money. We make our money through taxes. And that should take care of all of our services as promised in the city charter. But with $100 million deficits from the time Hickenlooper, under their super pig, rubber baby bubby, bumper, bumper, booba, bubba, hubba, hubba. Did you get that? Slow that down. That's code, folks. You guys don't understand. It sounds like fucking gerbil. But we got gerbil. GotGerbil.com. We're going to elevate our bicyclists. We have a lot of bicyclists, man. I don't belong to them. I got hit by a car on my friend gave me a bike, and my friends are always giving me stuff. That's funny. But that's just the way it is, man. You help people out, they give you stuff. I don't need money. I don't need money. I need happiness. I want to know that my neighbor next door that's 80 years old, someone's in there fucking making sure she's still alive. I need to know that, hey, man, we're here to help you. We're going to send some kids in there. We're going to send in some 13, 14, 15-year-olds and help you with your yard work. We're going to get back into civil activities. We're going to bring back auto mechanics. We're going to get rid of the diesel engine. We're going to get rid of the oil. People, these people are taking us into a fucking world that we're never going to get out of, man. Because good voters and good people stood back and did nothing because they thought that if they did that they don't matter, they don't count, and it doesn't matter. And it does matter. And these people write about it all the time, why it matters. Why it matters that they're all pieces of fucking shit. Denver Metro Chamber of Commerce, those fucking pigeons. I'm not talking about the owners, the business owners. I feel sorry for them. They've been paying these high fucking dues. How many people, how many business dues need to be paid in order for Kelly to make her $474,000? And look up what a president CEO of a chamber makes. The one in California, they're called managers. I think they do 150,000. I'm not sure. I do know what it is, but I need you to go look it up. I can't be the one telling everybody everything. You got to go look at it. Enjoy Google. It's a good place. But if you talk, whatever your fruit you bear is what is going to show up in your metaverses. We all control our own metaverse. Like when what's his name, owner of Facebook, came out and they all advertised, Facebook changed its name to Meta. Who the fuck bought into that shit? I'm like, that's an oxymoron. First of all, Facebook's still around. But they got a lot of free stuff out of that. I only use Twitter as a landing page because I've done my experiences with them, and they manipulate a lot. So does LinkedIn. That's the biggest garbage. They're going to be paying us a tax because they cannot do, if they come up in a tech, in a search, their company, their media, and they ain't paying no taxes on the advertising money they're taking out of here. Guess what? Owners of Axios, we're coming to get the money. That's my job. That's what people want me to do. It's time that we start taking care of the citizens the way we need to take care of them. And that's more money, honey. More money, more money, more money, more money, money, more money, more money. Let's get it. The candidate pool. That guy here. That guy here. He's Michael. Do hashtag Michael Connor 28. I can't wait to meet him because I am going to publicly shame his ass because he deserves it. He's just a young punk, thinks he's going to twist a 62-year-old man like me. You heard me? All you journalists, your careers are over, man. Trust me, battle me. I don't care. My life's over. You can say what you want. I've heard it all.